today we are gonna talk with, we will have a conversation with Mas Panji. He is from Golimbah. They can transform waste products into valuable items. We will talk more with Mas Panji, what we've been done, what they've been done and everything. Hi Mas Panji, good morning.
Morning, Mbak Safira.
Oh my God, I feel ashamed to talk with Mas Panji because I didn't really change my behavior to about waste. So since we have you here, Golimbah, how many products do you often make and what types of products do you make, Mas?
Well, thank you for the question. Actually, we don't actually sell most of our product. Most of our products were based on the reactor to treat the waste, and also some of the product from the waste, the treated waste, into the useful materials. Most of these useful materials are not sold, but we are selling some parts, like the liquid fertilizer, and also some fiber from the diapers, and also we sell some product like soap nut, which is based on the adalah. It's a natural soap nut.
So, right.
Right. And also Golimbah, when it was established in 2015, Mas Panji, you basically helped create this company that combines the Western technology with the Eastern wisdom. So could you please tell us a little bit more about that?
Well, it actually started from the year of 2005 when Bandung has the biggest landslide in its landfill. It was time when I changed my research from biomass to municipal solid waste. And actually, there are plenty of problems with waste that we cannot use the waste when we are saying we send it to bank Sampah, for example. It's actually not a waste, but it's recyclable. We still have plenty of residue, and we need to use that, or we need to treat that to be usable. So that's why I learned some techniques and some technology abroad, and then I returned with this so-called hydrothermal technology that we are using right now, basically.
Okay.
So it's based on the idea that we are quite pessimistic that Indonesian people would like to separate the waste. Not to mention throwing the waste in the right place, but separating the waste is more difficult. So our technology is basically treating the waste without any separation. And that was briquette. It was solid fuel as a replacement for the coal at the time.
Okay, so this is interesting. Basically, it starts from ourselves, like separating the waste. Now, I'm wondering, Mas Panji, the step-by-step processing of waste, recycling, is there any particular waste that needs special treatment to be recycled, or it's all the same? Can you please explain to us the step-by-step recycling process?
So in Golimbah, actually we have three words. There are G, O, and L, and it actually represent our three technologies.
Right.
We have the G solution, that is using the hydrothermal treatment, like we see right now, the green reactor here. We treat mostly the mixed waste, and also we produce the liquid fertilizer from the organic waste. In this part, we also treat the diapers. It's the biggest problem right now, because it's basically made from 50% of plastic and another 50% of fiber, not including the super absorbent polymer. So when we already separate between the plastic and the fiber from the diaper, for example, we can use the second technology of the O solution. That is the red reactor here, seen in the video. Actually, it's a pyrolysis process. So we convert the plastic into liquid fuel,
Right.
and in that way we can have some kind of sustainable process inside our waste treatment plant. So that is why we don't need any external fuel or any additional energy from outside. And the third one is that is the biggest problem. That's the residue waste. Residual waste, we cannot recycle it. We cannot, how should I say, we cannot use it into something useful.
Yeah.
And in the end, we need to end it up in landfill. So this is our last effort to finish the waste, not to enter it landfill.
There isn't any system or process that would degrade that last part of the waste, Mas Panji.
Unfortunately, I have to tell you the current situation leads us to incineration technology. For some material, we can still use it as how should I say, as the raw material for other process, and for some material like instant noodle packaging, for example, it's quite a dangerous part, not just in terms of the instant noodle, but also in the term of packaging, because currently we don't recycle it. So we turn it into fuel, and the last part, that is, for example, textile, rubber, it is really difficult for us in current technology to treat it in a good way to have some kind of material. So in the end, we need to incinerate it. Of course, many other people say that you just put it in the landfill. It's okay. Usually, we only need to process about 25% from our total waste.
Okay.
I see. Wow. You mentioned textile, Mas Panji. Again, it makes us reflect on fast fashion nowadays. It's one of the most polluting. It's one of the most polluting industries in the world, actually. And I'm looking at your website, the GOL or GOL website, and there's this program that you called GOL Lab. This is under your partnership programs. So could you please tell us a little bit more about this partnership program, GOL Lab?
Yes. Well, our intention is not to make GOL a big company. Actually, we now have 800 employees, and 20 are going out. We actually wanted to collaborate with other entity so that they made their own GOL lab. It's like a template for the other people to use our technology, and then we can replicate this GOL lab to the other places, so that our dream to treat the waste in the upstream can be fulfilled. So we are dreaming this kind of not just treating the waste, but also educating the people around the GOL lab. So our dream is to replicate and to have plenty of GOL lab in all over Indonesia.
Great. And if those who are interested in joining or having this partnership with GOL, you can definitely go to the Golimbah.com website and go to the services menu, and also go to collaboration and partnership, and there's GOL Lab there.
Wow, interesting. Mas Panji, in your social media account and your website and information from the GOL or Golimbah, you have so many tong, Mas. Tong nyampah, tong skincare, tong puntung. There's a lot of tong.
Love it.
We're actually,
Which means basket.
Basket.
Tong is basket
in Indonesia. Where can people find them and to support what you're doing to turn the waste into useful items?
Yeah, I forgot to tell you about the tong nyampah things. It actually from Sundanese language. It's from Bahasa Sunda, and tong in Bahasa Sunda means don't. So tong nyampah, don't litter.
Tong nyampah.
Yeah.
means
is
don't.
take your cigarette butts. So
Okay.
that's basically it's a culture of things. But we have already collaborated with some vendors. For example, we collaborate with several bank sampah and also several cosmetic company,
Okay.
so that you can find it in the mall. And also for the Tom Untung, it's quite a new program. We collaborate with some cafe so that they can put there, and we can ensure that the waste is treated in our lab, that is in Golab.
Oh, okay.
So maybe that's the difference that differentiate us from the other waste management company or organization, is that we are especially interested in non-recyclable waste. So when we're talking about the PET bottles or polypropylene or other recyclable plastic, it's actually some other people, the scavenger is already taking it. But the other plastic or the other waste is not being managed right now. And Golimbah is actually taking part in, I should say, like a goalkeeper in the end of the field. We're guarding the rest of the waste, something like that.
That's fantastic. I just love the play with words. Thank you so much, Mas Panji Prawisuda, one of the founders of Golimbah, for sharing with us. I hope there's going to be a lot of people who are inspired by what you're doing, so that, you know, it's not only the Golimbah team that is actually doing this big job. It's the job of all of us.
Yes.
Who are living in this earth. Thank you so much. You have a nice day. Stay safe. Bye, Mas Panji.
Thank you, Mas Panji.